What up, guys? Beard Bros. You know what we do. Remember to like, subscribe, and comment on this bitch. So
yeah, that's the intro right there. We're just gonna go.
We're just gonna run a redder. You know,
we're gonna go run a red light shit. Yeah, we're just not giving a fuck.
You're gonna hear a lot of lingo. Y'all probably like, what the fuck are y'all talking about?
Yeah, so we're on a road trip to Dalhart, Texas, about 4 hours away.
Dalhart, Texas.
So we're going to that tournament we talked about in our last podcast, but we're not going to talk about that tournament right now. We're just going to talk about, did anyone see the Facebook post on those lights that were in the sky?
Elon Musk?
I don't know, they were Elon Musk. I don't know what they were.
I blame everything on Elon.
No, everyone was all sketched about it being aliens. But I don't know where it was.
It was everywhere.
The video was the aliens, bro. It was a UFO. I swear.
Well, it looked, I mean,
abnormal.
If you guys haven't seen the video, go check on Facebook. I don't even know what area it was in. Was it here? Or
Albuquerque had one. Here there was a few like sightings of it.
Oh, so there was a few sightings in multiple places.
Yeah, Albuquerque was the one that was more vivid. Like you could, I don't know if vivid's the right word, but more like clear.
Okay. Well, I mean, what do you guys think? Do you guys believe in aliens? If you
hell
do,
yeah.
Put an alien emoji in the comments.
You talking to the comment guys? Oh fuck.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking to me.
Well, I mean, you guys too. I personally don't believe in fucking aliens.
I do.
Wait, why is this taking me to? Well, I'm just gonna follow the directions. I think
we're gonna be lost, bro.
I think nah.
Wait, what'd you say earlier?
I'm supposed to go to Ruidoso, right?
Wait, no, Ruidoso, nigga.
Portales. I'm going towards Portales. This is stupid. You're just gonna.
Which route it took you.
Well, it took me to the wrong route. That's what. See, don't believe fucking Siri or your car or
Siri's car. Yeah.
Just believe yourself.
This nigga said Ruidoso, so I don't know if we can believe ourselves anymore.
No, I meant Portales. The sign said Ruidoso, but I meant Portales.
Fucking, I don't know, bro. It was kind of weird because there was all those fuckers just aligned, and then one's just like.
Yeah, I seen that.
It was like fucking with it. Oh shit.
Yeah, it was. Look, just by taking the. Oh, it said. Well, I don't know what it's doing. You're stupid, car.
Siri.
It's not even Siri. It's a car.
But yeah, it was weird, huh?
Yeah, it was strange to say the least. I don't know what I make of it. Like I said, it's just weird because, okay, I don't know if I've told you guys this, probably not, maybe. So one day I was going home, I think after church, and I had gone to go get something to eat, and then when I was coming back on Jaffa, right there, right before I fucking turned left on my street, there's that field, and the street is just like ends in that field or whatever. So I was looking straight, and all of a sudden I seen these lights. It was like 3 lights or whatever. And when I seen them, they were like kind of tilted. So originally I thought, oh, a plane. I live by the airport sort of. So I was like, oh yeah, it's just a fucking plane or whatever. So then all of a sudden the lights like went from the left one going off to the right one or to the next one. Like it turned off, and then the very far right, the light turned on again. So it was like doing this sequential like on and off, and then it disappeared. Plus, I didn't know if you were on your phone, like on a phone call, you can't record a video. You could take pictures, but you can't record a video. So I was on the phone and I tried to take a video or whatever, and then I couldn't. So I stopped, and then I got out because it disappeared, and it appeared again. And it was doing the same thing, and then all of a sudden it just disappeared, and you couldn't hear anything, you couldn't see anything.
Silent.
It was silent, but you could tell that there was something. You knew something was there. It just you couldn't see because it was dark, and then you couldn't hear anything.
What the fuck? That's weird.
It was pretty strange. So I was like, well, that kind of sucks to not know exactly
what the fuck
I was looking at, but
yeah, that one I seen last night, I was like, that's crazy. Shoot.
I can't tell you.
Check it right there.
That one.
Go. No, you're right.
I guess this route takes longer. Whatever.
It's like 2 minutes now.
I didn't look, but yeah, it probably was.
I don't know why it says 4 o'clock. That's a long time to drive. That's 6 hours.
Well, it's already 11 over
Yeah, but still, that's 5 hours. I don't know. Fuck it. It don't even matter. We're just gonna talk to the camera. Yeah, so that was my little, and I've had multiple experiences. Like one time, it was a long
got
time.
broke?
No, one time I was heading to Seth's house, but he used to live way out there. Do y'all know what they call the Big Apple out there towards like
The apple trees?
no, it's like off the Relief route, like west of town.
Like the pecan orchards? Like further than that?
No, it's southwest of 2nd Street. So you know where Way Out West used to be?
Yeah, that little...
So that bar or whatever?
Yeah.
So across, like, south of that, there's this, like, little area. Nonetheless, I was heading out there to go kick it or whatever. And as I was driving, I seen this, like... It almost resembled a shooting star, but it was so much bigger and defined. And it had this very, like... When I say toxic waste, you know when you think of toxic waste, it's like a vibrant green, like that green in the sky, and it was like a fucking ball of fire, but it was vibrant green.
Side question: were you high?
No, I was going to go get high, but I wasn't high, and I was like, "What the fuck was that?" Like, how do you explain that?
This motherfucker seen Green Lantern.
Yeah, that's what it reminded me of. Or the Hulk or some shit. It was like, what the fuck is that in the sky? And I didn't, even when I got there, I was like, bro, like, I know y'all didn't see it, but bro, I just seen the craziest of shits. They're like, what the fuck? They're like, they asked me that too. They're like, are you high? I'm like, nah, nigga, like, I just sat here.
Fuck no, it's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. I've
never had no shit like that.
I've had a few encounters, I guess.
I believe this shit because when they leaked that shit, I think it was the Air Force, and those fuckers were flying next to them. Those things were so fucking fast, way faster than the jets. I was like, God, man, that got to be something. That got to be. That's just
my only, like, I don't think there's aliens, and I like, if there were aliens, what do you think that they're doing?
Fucking with us. We always say that though. But I don't know what the fuck.
Like, what are they waiting for?
I don't know. I thought they were waiting for Trump.
I don't think that there's, like, if aliens are aliens, okay, let's just say aliens are real.
Maybe they're shapeshifters. That sounds demonic. Never mind.
Yeah, but then, like, what's if you were an alien, these are the advantages you have. You clearly can travel at, like, light speed. And then, what else? What is another? You probably, like super advanced in technology.
Light speed, then you have the technology to do whatever pretty much at that point, because you figured out how to fucking travel through space. So, like, I guess we say that because humans can't do it, but maybe it's like an old thing in the universe.
You know what I've always thought though? Like, because they can travel so fast, that what if the people that are not the people, but the presumed aliens are people from the future that learned how to travel at light speed and are coming back to see what the fuck we're doing.
Quantum physics, dog? That's some high-tech shit right there.
Like, it's a human,
God,
but then it makes me think, like, why aren't they coming to check us out? Like, see, like,
they do on TikTok.
No, hey, bro, have you seen that dude that was on TikTok that lives in somewhere in Spain? What was the place?
It was like
somewhere.
Valencia, Spain.
Oh yeah, he lives in, let's just say Spain, nonetheless. And he's on TikTok. Okay. And I guess he went to the doctors or to the hospital to have surgery. And when he woke up from surgery, he kind of was like, "Where's my nurse? Where's nobody's? Like, I don't hear nobody." So I guess he got up and he started to go explore, and the entire hospital was empty. And then he's like, well, that's weird. So then he goes outside and he starts looking around, and nobody's there. Like, nobody, nothing's moving. Like, there's cars, but there's no people. There's no birds flying in the sky. And so he starts posting this on TikTok, like, hey, bro, like, what's going on? So according to like, he goes to a computer or whatever, and it shows that he's in the year 2027. And he's like, what the fuck? But then like, I guess it indicates he's in 2027, but I don't know. There's like cross stories about him like living in the now time, but he's on like another parallel universe where he's the only one that exists, because he goes to places that are heavily populated. So he goes to like
the zoo.
There's no
station.
fucking animals, bro. There's no animals.
Okay, go to Roswell. There's no animals there.
No, bro. This
Like,
zoo looks sick as fuck.
Yeah, you know when you go to a, like, say you go to Albuquerque Zoo, it has all this fucking, like, it shows like a jaguar statue, and you go to see the jaguars. That's what it fucking is, bro. But he's walking in the cages and shit.
Yeah,
like,
bro. There's no
nothing.
animals. But then he goes to a police station. Nobody's there. He goes to a high populated like museum. No security, no nothing.
Fucking
He goes to a school. Nobody's there. He goes to a soccer stadium. Nobody's there. He goes to a grocery store. Nobody's like.
I've not seen this.
And then he
It's
like
crazy.
he puts these little keychains, or he'll put like little things in places, and people will go find them. But then they film themselves going to find these things, and you see people walking, bro. Like Spain's a populated place, so like it's very hard to find time to go and maybe there's moments maybe early in the morning, but like he goes to a Mercedes dealership, and because they say to go get a Mercedes Benz, he goes, grabs the keys, and drives off in a Mercedes Benz, bro. And he's just driving down the highway, but then there's no cars driving. It's just him.
It's fucking crazy.
It's
bro.
kind of weird.
It's on TikTok.
It's
Yeah.
on TikTok. His name's like Javier or
I'll pull it
fucking
up.
something.
I got it right here. This nigga's crazy.
Yeah, like we'll shout him out. I don't give a fuck, but yeah, bro, he's like doing all these things and stuff, and they tell him like, hey, go do this. We'll give you $1 million or something like
Is
that.
live when he's doing this, or
No,
I don't know. He's just posting TikToks, but then it made me think. So this is the one loophole that I found was why, like, they tell him to turn on a TV. But the TV's like all fucked up, like it's like staticky or whatever, okay? And it doesn't make any sense. But then he's able to post on TikTok.
He's the greatest editor, fucking Photoshopper in the world. If that's what it is.
Yeah, if it's any but real.
This nigga's about to get like a NASA or something, bro.
Yeah.
His name's Yuko, so it's in like Spanish, but brief. I'll fucking just put it right here.
Whatever, I'll fucking put it up here. You guys can go follow him. Shout out that fool. But
2.9.
2.9 million followers.
0 following. He don't follow anybody.
He don't follow nobody, but he's got 2.9 million.
2.9 million.
Oh my gosh.
He's a baller.
Just straight balling.
Yeah.
But yeah, like it's weird to think he might be in like a different, I guess,
he's been living like
universe.
this since February.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy. Huh?
But it makes you think like, is it real?
He said, I'm getting lonely at one of them.
Yeah, he says I'm getting lonely.
Fucking. Did you hear about? This is off the topic, kind of. It was one of the Europe countries. They fucking EMT'd the whole city. None of them could send Wi-Fi. They don't have no Wi-Fi, no internet service, because they're doing some shady ass shit. They're fucking their people up and shit. They're like gas bombs and shit. It's crazy. But no one could post on the internet because they EMT'd it. Yeah, it was fucking weird, bro. I just seen that on Twitter this morning. I don't remember what country it was, but they're fucking throwing tear gas. There's all kinds of helicopters everywhere.
Wow, really?
So one guy got through before they EMT'd it and sent it to his sister that was in America, and fucking she posted it on the internet. And there hasn't been any internet post for that country since that one post. So
Imagine just somebody taking over and just
They
start pulling like a Hitler and fucking just getting rid of everybody.
whoever it is, whoever's their government or whoever the fuck it is, they're fucking their people up right now. It was like, wow.
I don't know, but you gotta think, how powerful is the internet though? Like, it's a very powerful tool. If You know how many people I think would lose it if they couldn't get on their phone and be on Snapchat or
Oh yeah, I'd probably lose it.
like they would not know what to do with themselves.
And the people that say, "Oh, I could do it," no, you couldn't. Don't fucking lie to yourself.
I know I could do it.
I don't even get calls or texts.
I don't even. All I would do is go play disc golf
For real.
and hit the gym.
That's pretty much it.
I would go to the gym and disc golf. That's all I would need. I wouldn't even need internet.
If you want to see me, I'm here.
Yeah, if you want to see me, if the internet ever goes out, go to the park and I bet you'll see me.
But yeah, the people that say that, they're those people that are watching Netflix on their phone, watching fucking this, that.
Netflix, Facebook,
Yeah.
Instagram, all these things. Like, if you ever notice that no matter what time of day it is, it could be early morning for us, like it could be late at night for us, it don't matter. Someone's always posting shit at every minute of the day.
Fuck yeah.
There's not something not going on. That's how fucking...
And it's crazy how people post their whole life everywhere. Like, I'm a YouTuber and I don't post my whole fucking life. Like, y'all probably didn't even know where the fuck I was last night.
Probably not.
Because I don't post that shit. Because somebody that don't like me can show up when I'm there and I don't want to be fucking dealing with drama.
Yeah, I don't know. It's definitely crazy just to see how important the internet is
Oh, yeah.
to, like, the world.
It took over. It used to be radio and fucking all that other, like, late night television and shit.
Yeah.
Now it's fucking YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. Everything like that's taken over. And it's
Yeah.
because of the internet.
That's true. I don't know. We'll see what comes about in the future because according to Elon Musk, we'll be able to read each other's minds in like the next 5 years.
Oh, fuck. I couldn't believe that shit, though. Elon Musk talks about shit where it's like, you kind of have to believe this motherfucker.
Kinda.
He just talks shit into existence. Like, he's like, Doge going to the moon, and then fucking next thing you know, Doge company's going crazy again.
Doge is blowing up. It almost makes me want to buy more.
Well, it's crazy how fucking that fool's so powerful.
It kind of is a little scary.
Yeah, it's like, damn, this motherfuckers could say, fuck the police, and guess what? Everybody's gonna. Like,
That is true.
I hope he
And
never does that, but
That's a little scary though to think that somebody like him has so much power.
yeah, because he has everybody. Like, everybody watches this guy. From people that are geniuses, smart people,
But
dumb
the
people,
whole world.
whole fucking world.
It's not even just like he's an
Oh.
American or he's, you know, European or whatever. Like,
It's not like LeBron. He has one population. It's basketball. You know what I mean? He has the world at his
he has
fingertips.
the world at his fingertips.
It's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
That's why I think it was Elon Musk last night.
We'll see. We'll see. I hope Doge is to the moon.
Keep saying it, fucker. What's her name? Elon.
Yeah, he posted, I think, again yesterday. I'm just like, damn, that fool he definitely wants.
He must
Doge.
have like 1 million shares of that motherfucker.
Probably. He only spent probably $1,000. And he's probably gonna make millions. That's why I want to buy more, just in case. Like, even if it made it up to $100, I'd only make $7,000.
Yeah, that's $7,000 I didn't have.
Yeah, I guess it's just there's always more to be made.
I look at the bright side. The glass is always full, even if you can make more. Even though you can pour more, it doesn't mean you have to.
I guess you're right.
So I mean, it would be nice, you know, if it was 55,000 like Bitcoin, you know. But fuck,
That would be insane.
71 of those fuckers.
I don't think it'll ever reach that spectrum though.
Yeah, because that's the originator of fucking crypto.
I think you got to look at it as a smaller scale. So like I said, if you have maybe a few thousand Dogecoin, you might make good money. Outside of that, I don't think all these smaller end people like us that barely invested, I don't think it's enough. It's not going to be enough. And like you said, we might make like $7,000, but even then, that's not retiring. That's not getting us over the hump. It's not. We're still going to live an average lifestyle.
Yo,
It's only those that are willing to really risk it all that's going to benefit from it.
fucking Doge to the moon.
Uh,
If we get another Stimmy. I'm spending that shit on Dogecoin.
It better be soon, because I say by summertime, Doge might reach its peak.
Shit. Imagine that shit does touch over 10.
That'd be
10,000.
crazy.
That'd be fucking crazy.
That'd be wild. What about Aaron Rodgers? What do you think?
They say the Browns are heavy hitters right now. Do you believe that? What do they have to give
Okay,
up, though?
so let's look at it this way. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say is what is someone gonna have to give up? Like I heard Keyshawn Johnson is probably my favorite,
He's a realist.
like a real true
Yeah,
G.
he knows
He's like,
his
he's
stuff.
gonna tell you how it is. Today he came out, I was watching this morning. He said, if Denver wants, because they asked him, okay, if Denver gets Aaron Rodgers, are they immediately like a Super Bowl team? Like they're probably gonna win it. Then he says no. He said, how much are they gonna? They're gonna have to get rid of. And I'm not saying Aaron Rodgers can't make up for some of the stuff you're getting rid of, but how much stuff are you gonna have to get rid of to get Aaron Rodgers? Yeah, you're gonna have to give up picks, but you're also gonna have to give up some fucking personnel.
You have to give up Von Miller and Bradley Chubb. That's the only two players that are really, really, like, you look at, you're like, those are the difference makers, right? Those are
Yeah, and if you get rid of them too,
at least one
is
of
your
those two.
defense as good?
You get rid of Von Miller. I would hate to say it as a Von Miller fan. You have to. He's older. Get rid of him.
But what if they're like, we want Chubb and jury duty?
Fuck.
Or they want Chubb and Pat Surtain.
Fuck yeah, go for it.
I don't know.
Yeah,
if,
only one round.
but
out
if
only.
I'm Denver, yeah, I want them. But am I, like I said, do you think then they're a Super Bowl team?
Aaron Rodgers will love it. He's in the fucking AFC. All he has to worry about is Patrick Mahomes.
But you're playing Patty. You might not even win your division.
I was thinking that too. I was talking to Hyman, and I was like, "Fuck, bro, I don't think y'all could win the division even if you get fucking Sam Darnold or Deshaun Watson." And he was like, "Why?" I was like, "First you have to play Herbert twice, fucking Pat Mahomes twice, and then you still got to get through Josh Allen and fucking I like
Cleveland
the
or
most, yeah.
Baltimore.
Yeah, I'm like, you gotta get rid of those
The
guys.
Colts potentially.
Like that's a hard. I get where he's coming from. He didn't want to fuck Aaron Rodgers. Don't want to play against Tom Brady. So it's a LeBron effect. Everybody moves to the east when he goes west. When he goes east, everybody goes west.
No, I agree. It's just I don't know if
That's a big ass bird.
that's a vulture.
That fucker was huge.
That was a big ass bird. Look at all taking a nap. But
This nigga's tired. You tired?
I
I didn't sleep at all last night.
I slept all good.
This nigga.
Hey, one like and I'll shave off his mustache this weekend.
What?
One
Like
like.
on this video.
Shit. Give me 100 likes on the video and I'll shave it.
Oh shit.
100 likes. We ain't getting 100 likes. Fine, I ain't getting 100 views. Fucking, what else? Yeah, who's the team do you think that could go and get him, be immediate Super Bowl winner?
Cleveland.
But what are you giving up for him?
Fuck, that's the tough one. You would have to give up Garrett probably.
Miles Garrett?
That's what I'm saying.
I don't think so. You ain't getting Miles
Because you're
Garrett.
gonna have to get rid of, obviously.
You're gonna
Baker.
get rid of Baker.
You have to. Even
Okay.
if it's a third team, you would have to get rid of Baker.
Okay, you're getting rid of Baker. And probably, let's say,
Odell, baby.
but do they need Odell? I don't feel like they need a running or a wide receiver.
They need something.
What do you mean? That's not what their problem is, really. They need
Aaron Rodgers.
yeah, if I'm Green Bay, I'm not giving up Aaron Rodgers, but if I'm giving up Aaron Rodgers, I'm getting the most. I'm taking you want Aaron Rodgers? We got what you want. What are you willing to give?
What do you got that I want?
Yeah, what do you got that I want?
I'm telling you, that's the only player I can think of on that team besides Odell. That's the only other big fucking name.
Odell.
Odell or fucking.
But I don't see them wanting Odell. I say they're probably going to want 2 first rounds, Baker Mayfield, and like another pick or another guy. I don't know who you.
Aaron Rodgers is how many more years does he have?
Well, according to Brady and Drew Brees, at least they played to 40, so that's at least what I think he's 36, so he's got 4 more years.
Is he 36?
I think he's 36 years
I
old.
think he
So
might be 38.
I don't know. You'd have to check that, but as Aaron checks that, I'm gonna say 36. I say he at least has 4 to 5 more years.
And if you have a good defense, I think you escalate you. All right.
I think
He's
even
37.
so
He'll be-
3 to
He'll be 38 during the season.
4 years. I'd give him about 4 solid years.
And if you have like a good defense, it keeps you out. It keeps you, out of fucking having to do too much.
So you think Cleveland? Okay, let's put it this way.
who other than Cleveland?
Okay, hold on though. I want to run Cleveland down a little bit. Let's say you get Aaron Rodgers. Say you get him for 2 firsts, Baker Mayfield, and let's just say they take Odell. Okay, so you give him decent weapons and an Austin Hooper, a Njoku, or what's his name?
Yeah, that's his name.
Njoku, huh? And then you give him Jarvis, Higgins,
both running backs.
both running. Okay, so they're pretty solid.
They're
okay?
solid as fuck.
Do you think that Cleveland is cool with? It took you this long to get to the playoffs and win a playoff game, and you kind of. I'm not saying Baker's better than Aaron Rodgers, but it took you this long to finally find a guy that it's kind of working out for
And
you.
he's young.
And he's young. You're not
Yeah.
paying him anything. Like, it took you this long. Are you willing to risk the next maybe 10 to 15 years for the next
For a possible
3 to 4 years with maybe going to win a Super Bowl? Because at the end of the day, Aaron Rodgers may not want to play Tom Brady, but if he gets to the Super Bowl, he's probably going to have to play Tom Brady.
Hey, all I know is the Cowboys' stock went up, so that now if I actually win, I'm winning as much as I could possibly win. That's off track, but yeah, he has to play Tom Brady regardless. I don't see another team in the.
Because I'm going to be honest,
NFC.
I like Cleveland for Aaron, but I don't see Aaron really wanting to go to Cleveland. I just don't. The West Coast seems to be calling him, but I don't think there's a team there other than maybe if the Raiders decide to get rid of Carr, since Las Vegas ain't that far from California. But the Chargers ain't giving him up. The Rams got Stafford. They ain't giving him up. The Niners basically made it known, unless they're willing to trade Garoppolo and fucking Trey Lance to go get Aaron Rodgers, that they're like, yeah, we'll take Aaron Rodgers for these 2 and a couple picks. But I don't see them doing
Yeah,
it.
that'd be dumb.
So I don't really see a team over there, really. The only team that makes sense to me would be Miami. At least you're going to the warm weather. But I'll be honest, the team I'd like to see him go to, but I don't know if they'll trade within the conference, because typically when they make trades, they go to the other conference. But the team I like is Washington. I think Washington's right.
Okay.
They got enough weapons that they could spare a few people.
Yeah. If they get rid of like Kerrigan or
Yeah, they could get rid of some people.
Sweat, maybe.
Yeah, they get rid of some people that it would be like,
their defense is really good. Like, do you want to do that?
no, I wouldn't, but they're a quarterback away.
They are. Somebody said that. I think it was Keyshawn. He was like, no one's ever said they're a Fitzpatrick away from the Super Bowl. So they are still
Yeah.
quarterback.
They need a quarterback. I think they got enough. If I was Washington, I'd say I'd give you the next 4 first rounds for Aaron Rodgers.
And that team is scary already with Fitzpatrick.
Because if you give them 4 first rounds, your defense is stacked, your offense looks really good, especially with an Aaron Rodgers, and you're probably getting Aaron Rodgers at a high for at least 2 to 3 years.
You give him fucking Curtis Samuel and McLaurin with
And
Lamar?
Antonio Gibson with Logan Thomas at tight end.
Oh,
You're looking pretty
fuck.
damn good.
And you have either you have Sweat and fucking Young.
You're going to have Chase Young.
Yeah, you either have Chase Young and Sweat or you have Chase Young and Kerrigan still.
And yeah, they just look too good.
They're
I'd hate to have, and he's going probably to the weakest division in the league.
yeah. Other than that's
Probably the weakest division in the league. So you're definitely gonna win at least 10 to 11 games with Aaron Rodgers.
yeah, close to probably like 12. Yeah.
So you're guaranteed playoffs, and you got the best quarterback in the division.
You still have to play Tom Brady, but
You'll probably have to still play Tom Brady, but
that defense gave Tom Brady a fucking.
I was gonna
shit
say they
fit.
almost beat Tom Brady with Heineke.
Yeah, that fucking dude. So With that said, their defense is really strong, and maybe Fitzpatrick could do something. I mean, he's better than Heineken.
I don't think Fitzpatrick is worth the shit. No, like you said, who the fuck's ever said I'm a Fitzpatrick away from a playoff or a Super Bowl team? I don't think no one.
I don't think so.
That's why he's played for almost every single fucking team in the league.
I know he's a go.
So I don't know. I think Aaron Rodgers is a very big story. I'm gonna say this. June 1st is the date to look out for, because I think anything before that, they're going to take a big cap hit. After June 1st is the moment they can trade Aaron and take a lower hit in salary cap. So June 1st, I think, is going to be the day to keep an eye on, and after that to see if Aaron Rodgers gets traded, which, if I were a betting person on this, I'd say he's not going to be a Packer by the start of next year.
Yeah, I know Packer fans are sad as shit. Well, I wouldn't be. I think Jordan Love's going to be good.
I don't think he's going to be good. I think of it this way. If they thought he was going to be good, they wouldn't really be fighting for Aaron to stay. They didn't fight for Brett to stay because they knew Aaron was going to be good. And I was listening to, what's that fool? He played on the Bears. He went to Texas, actually. His name's Sam Ocho. Or something like that. He, on Van Pelt, on Samuel? Emmanuel? Yeah. But what's his brother's name? He's got a brother too. Well, anyways, one of the Ocho brothers went on to the Herd, Colin Cowherd's show, and they were talking about the whole like situation with Aaron Rodgers and all this stuff, and what was I going with this? What was I talking about?
You said he had a good take.
But were we still talking about Aaron Rodgers?
Yes.
Fuck.
Because Brett Favre didn't get...
Oh, yeah. So he was talking about... Colin asked him, how long does it take for, like, teammates to know whether or not a guy's going to work? He said... This was his example. He said that when he got drafted by the Cardinals, I forget, it was Adrian Wilson or Antron Wilson, whatever, the safety. They said that they had that full skeleton or whatever, that dude's quarterback, the quarterback that played for them.
Yeah.
And then whatever, and he was like, oh, these, like, he couldn't even, he was shitty at practice. And during preseason, he's like, don't worry, like, we're gonna get it. We're professionals, right? We're supposed to be really good. And that fool of the safety's like, bro, you see that quarterback? He's not good. Like, he's just not good. He's like, what do you mean? We're gonna get it. Our defense is good. We're gonna blah blah blah. He's like, nah, bro. Like, we need a quarterback. So then Larry Fitzgerald, I guess, vouched for Kevin Kolb, and he really wanted. He's like, if you want to keep me, then you got to go get Kolb. Or I'm leaving. Fuck, that's what Fitzgerald said.
I forgot about that.
And so he brought in Kolb, and Kolb sucked. He said, Acho said, the first time I seen somebody, and this is going to come to a surprise. He said, because a lot of people talk down on this person, but I seen him with my own eyes, and this is the first time I seen that was a real quarterback. He said, we played the Dallas Cowboys, and I played against Tony Romo. He said, that was the first time I said, that's a quarterback. He was putting balls where you knew it was intentional, where he would throw it over, just barely over my hands, but it was perfectly placed. He said, my quarterbacks couldn't do that. He said, it takes up to about 2 to 3 practices, and you'll know if the guy is the guy.
Fuck.
And Colin Cowherd's like, 2 to 3 practices? Like, you will know, because he's going to show you things that it's just, you know, it's like instinctual. He's putting his ball placement. It's like, you will know. Zach Wilson, you'll know once they get to training camp. You'll know Justin Fields. You'll know all these guys. You'll know, and the teammates will know if they got their guy. And that's why they were talking about Jordan Love. They were like, if Jordan, he's like, I'm not saying Jordan Love can't play. I'm just saying, from my way of playing in the league for 9 years, he said, you know when someone's gonna, that they got it or they don't. I was like, fuck. So these niggas are on short leashes.
Oh yeah, 2 days.
Basically 2-3 days. And you're pretty much a starter or a backup.
That's crazy.
And I'm like, well, man, it's tough to say Jordan Love's the answer, or the Salem to Rodgers, like Rodgers was to Brett Favre.
Yeah, Brett Favre was to fuckboy. Well, I guess it wasn't that soon, huh?
No, there was a while between, but it was just, I don't know, man.
What do you think about all the players joining up, like Waddle, Tua, Hurts,
I don't like it.
Smith? It's
it's Jamar Chase, Joe Burrow,
JB,
Waddle, Tua, Jalen Hurts, Devontae Smith, and who else was there? I think that was it.
It was all three.
It was those three. To me personally, I don't like it. Not saying that they weren't high prospects already. They were there. I'll say Tua didn't necessarily, I don't think, need a wide receiver.
No, you got fucking Devontae Parker.
You got Devontae. Grosecki's pretty good at tight end. I think you just signed Will Fuller.
Dog, they got a fucking squad.
I mean,
they're just releasing all their defensive players. Kyle Van Noy, fucking their safety just got released.
Yeah, I don't understand that move, but if basically they're telling Tua, here's your chance, bro.
Maybe they see him in practice. Maybe they see something good about him. So let me get
you better
him a weapon.
hope so. Joe Burrow, you just tore your ACL, dog, because they weren't protecting you.
Chase Young, boy.
You had a chance to go get the number one left tackle.
Penny Sewell.
I hope that T. Higgins, Tyler Boyd, Tyler Eifert, or whoever else is your tight end, Joe Mixon, is all cool with you wanting another weapon because there's only one football to be passed around. When you could have solidified your line a little bit more, protected, and got them the ball, because I wouldn't say that they're bad. T. Higgins looked pretty damn good.
Yeah, he was the top receiver.
Fucking Tyler Boyd looks similar to fucking AJ Green that you just lost. I mean,
Cardinals got a squad now.
Yeah.
Now AJ Green don't have to be the number one guy. He's the number 4 probably.
Probably number 4 guy, but I'm just saying. And then with what's his name, Jalen Hurts, I don't blame him. I don't even know if they asked him, but I think they made the right choice. They need weapons. They don't have.
Yeah, Rager was a flop. Well, I guess it's only 1 year, but
Fulgham, he showed glimpses, but I don't know. I don't know who their running backs are. And what's his name? Zach Ertz isn't bad, but we'll see if he can stay healthy. I don't know. I don't like it because it makes you think, like, are people going to start like, is Zach Wilson going to next year want his previous wide receiver from BYU?
But if he's good, I feel like.
But what if he's not good? And he's like, what? I threw 81 touchdowns to him in my 3 careers, or 3 years at BYU. Oh, well, you know what? We'll draft him in the 5th round. Or what? You know what I mean? It's like.
But I guess that's better than drafting him in the 1st.
Jamar Chase is good. I don't know. You look at Justin Herbert, he didn't want another weapon, given he does have good weapons as it is. But he requested that the Chargers move up and go get Penny Sewell. They didn't get him, but he said, I don't care. Go get Slater, the second best fucking left tackle in the game. They did it. He's like, I want to be upright. I want 10 seconds in the pocket. If I get 10 seconds, I'm delivering the perfect ball, touchdown every motherfucking time.
Allen's happy now.
Yeah, they're like, oh, this kid is legit. I'm saying it now. Don't be surprised. And I know a lot of people are already kind of flocking towards Justin Herbert, but I am going to say this now. He is going to be one of the best quarterbacks probably of all time. I'm not going to say he's going to have more Super Bowls. I'm not going to say he's going to beat Drew Brees' records. Not going to say anything of that, but at the end of his career, we're going to be talking about Justin Herbert as one of the best quarterbacks of all time.
He's the Luka Doncic of football right now. I feel like everybody loves him. No, there's no one I've ever heard say they don't like Justin Herbert. Even people that fucking have to play him twice a year, their team, they're like, I love Justin Herbert. He's just a nice guy, it seems like.
I knew he was going to be good from the get-go. He's been better than I thought he was going to be. I didn't think he'd be this good this fast.
And he's one of those Eli, the Peyton, the Tom, the Drew Brees swag Nothing. No swag. Zero
No
swag.
Zero swag.
If you need a swag guy, let me know, Justin. I got you, boy.
Yeah, because he has no
Shit.
swag, but yeah, he could sling the rock.
On
and
the field, he got swag.
I just think he's going to be really good for a really long
Oh,
time.
hell yeah. Especially he's getting
Barring
protection.
injuries,
I don't think
but I don't see him getting hurt because he's like, I need to be protected. I seen what Joe Burrow, my fellow draft classmate,
Tua got
hurt.
fucked up.
Tua got hurt in college.
got
All these
fucked
people
up.
get hurt. I don't want to get hurt. I want to be good for my whole entire career.
And you're playing in San Diego, the beautiful San
LA.
Diego. Oh, I fucking keep saying that shit. LA.
Well, it took a while for like the Rams
Fucking
when
LA
they were in
Chargers.
St. Louis.
And it takes a long time for Washington. I can't get over the fucking. I want to call them Redskins all the time.
Yeah, I don't call it Washington other than Washington now. And that's so hard for me because I was so used to the Cowboys versus Washington. It was just a rival. That was the team I hated more than any team. I didn't hate the Eagles or the Giants that much. Now I hate the Eagles and the Giants more than I hate Washington. I actually like Washington now.
I like Washington too. I think it's because I like Chase Young.
I like their defense. I like Ron Rivera's story.
Shit.
Hey, by the way, stories. I called it like 3 weeks ago. Chris Paul is the motherfucking MVP.
No, everybody's vouching for it.
I called it. I said it. I was like, everyone's on Jokic and everyone's on Embiid and even Giannis is playing pretty good, but
I don't like Giannis.
fucking Chris Paul, bro.
I like
He's
Giannis. I don't like his team.
and what's weird is he's not even getting that much like consideration, even though he's got like the best record in the league. Isn't that kind of how it works? You have a really good record,
Most of the time.
and you're.
Unless
like-
your name is James Harden.
When did he not get MVP?
He got MVP whenever he was like 5th in the West.
But so did Russell when he got his triple-double average. I think
that's the only time it really happens. Most of the time it's whenever you're the number
Speaking
one.
of Russell, where
Anyway.
do you think he lies in all-time? I guess point guards. I don't really consider him a point
He's
guard,
a power guard.
but it is what it is. What do you think?
He's not top 10. There's too many players.
There's too many good players to
like,
say he's better than.
conventional point guards. I would put
Is
him
that the? But see, like Magic Johnson necessarily wasn't a
He was a
conventional.
power guard. Yeah.
He was more of like a Russell Westbrook almost,
Yeah,
not
like
to
a
the
LeBron.
high level, but it still was that
like
kind of.
like a Ben Simmons.
Yeah,
Those are like a power guards. Those are like where you can put them any fucking where, pretty much. Oh, not Russell. He's more of a point guard because he's so fucking small.
he's not but he's a big point guard still.
Yeah, he's still 6'4".
Yeah, he's a
6'5".
shooting point guard, I guess you can.
He doesn't shoot. So I just call him a power guard because he's like a power forward point guard.
Yeah, but he's too small to be like a power forward.
Yeah, he just plays like it. So
Right.
he's like
I don't
top
know. It's just
15
because
maybe.
shout out Russell for solidifying his fourth triple double average year. The other day when he got 10, 20, and 20.
That nigga's fucking crazy.
Gosh, he puts up the numbers. It just
And the 10 was points. He had 10
yeah,
points.
he had 10 points, 20 rebounds, 20 assists, well, plus 20 each.
He had 24 assists
Yeah.
or some
I think it gets overlooked because I feel like
shit. He has
he's a
to.
bog
He
because he has to be, and his teams always suck.
Yeah, when he's by himself.
And-
too.
Nope. Like, let's put it this way. Next year, Russell might be, like, close to being available or a free agent, whatever the case may be, okay? How many teams that are playoff teams, like, let's say this year, that may not make a good run or whatever, but are, like, a player or two away from being a good contender, are out there going to say, man, if we just had a Russell Westbrook, we would probably be in the championship.
Maybe Miami.
You think Miami would be like, yeah, if we had Russell, we're there.
He just fits perfectly. He's a dog. Jimmy Butler's a dog. Bam Adebayo's a dog. And Victor Oladipo, a dog. All three.
But I
four of
think
them.
you would have to give up, like, probably Victor to get Russell.
Yeah. And
You wouldn't be able to keep him. Oladipo or Abayu and Jimmy and Russell maybe. But even then, it's like, is Russell willing to take that back seat at the end of the game for a Butler? Because I feel like Russell doesn't still know how to do that.
No.
He wasn't able to do it with Harden. And Harden was clearly the better player of the two.
So yeah, I put him like top 15 because I can name like 5.
I can name probably almost 10 point guards in all time that I would say is better than Russell, just because they're conventionally better just all around.
Yeah. So I put him like top 15.
I mean, shout out to Russell. He's been a dog since the day he entered the league. He's not ever changed up, you know. He's just
that's Marshawn Lynch of the NBA.
It's just he just isn't
ideal player.
Yeah, like it's like I don't know.
He's like a Charles Barkley. He's good, but he doesn't fit in the championship form. Like
he's never gonna win one. That kind of sucks for him, but
Chris Paul probably never gonna win one.
If there was a time he's gonna do it, it'd be now. It'd have to be now. Like he isn't gonna get a better shot than this. LeBron looks hurt. AD looks okay, but they can't do it without LeBron. LeBron is the glue to the team. If he's not there, they're not going. It might even be one and done if LeBron doesn't come back healthy. Which I don't know if he is, because he came back for one game and now he's fucking hurt again. I don't know what's really going on. And then I'd say the Clippers right now, probably, maybe. I don't know. We'll see, because fucking, I don't know what's going on with Kawhi. He misses like every other game. So we'll see. And I don't trust Paul George. And I'm not going to say Rondo's carrying them to the championship. The Nuggets without Murray, I'm sorry. They just can't do it. I just don't think Joker can cover up that much of Murray's game. It's going to be okay. They might make it second round, but I don't think they make it further than that. You got the Jazz, but Mitchell, I don't know what's going to happen there. Maybe. The Suns are the healthiest team. They're the healthiest. They're strong. They look good. They are young. But you got Chris Paul that can be a leader, potentially. I don't believe in the Trailblazers. I just don't really believe in them. And everybody else, as far as San Antonio, the Warriors, I just don't see them having enough. They're good. They're going to probably make the playoffs, but they just are not going to have enough. Like I said, LA's still the favorite if they come back healthy. And then in the East, I still like Philly. I just think Philly's big. They're dogs. I don't know what that means, dog. Like, are you honking at me, or are you? I don't really know. Are you mad at me? Because he has his lights on, but he's not going fast.
I know, what the fuck? Don't be mad at me because you're a bitch.
I don't really. I think it's a fire truck.
I still don't give a fuck. Don't be mad because you're a bitch.
I don't really know. Look at all these people.
I don't know if that's a fire truck.
Yeah, I don't know. And then in the East, I don't know, man. There's too many teams that I just don't trust. Like, I like the Knicks. I wish the Knicks could be, like, one player better.
It's hard because all them niggas.
Y'all need the restroom or anything?
I'm kind of hungry. Because the Knicks, RJ Barrett, 1 year in. Quickly, rookie. Who's the other guy they got?
Julius Randle.
He's older, but he's still kind of young. He's like 23.
But he's just like, nah.
He's a grown man when he plays.
Yeah.
Who else do they got? There's another dude.
All right, we're going to pause this. Yeah, this is where we come in hot. We're back.
Bitches. Oh, I got a fried pizza.
Oh, that shit's lit. Yeah, this is where we come to hot. I don't even remember how to get there, though. I'll be here in October.
Look at this shit here. Deep fried pizza.
Please fasten passenger seatbelt.
Hey, shut up, bitch.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know about... The NBA's just... I guess it's just a little lopsided all the time.
You never know.
I feel like you do know, though. Like, every year it's like LA. Like, if LA's healthy and LeBron's healthy and everything, they're winning. And everyone knew that.
But did we know the Knicks or the Suns?
No, but we also know that they're not going to win. Like, that's the problem. That's what sucks is, like, yeah, the Suns are good, but how many times... Who was good last year?
Nuggets.
Was it the Nuggets at the top? Or the Jazz? It's the Jazz, huh?
Jazz.
So the Jazz are good. They didn't do shit. The year before that, I think it was the Nuggets. Didn't do shit. The year before that, I think it was like I don't know, fucking someone random.
Curry.
No, maybe, I don't know. Or the Rockets or something. Like, it's always somebody new, but it's like those teams don't ever prevail. It's like, it's the teams that still have a lot to prove that are proving it during the regular season, but then when it comes to postseason, they don't get shit done.
Yeah, this shit is gas. Sorry, guys.
Nah, that shit is good. Food reviews right now.
The fucking thing is soup. It's like hella crunchy. It's like a Hot Pocket, but in a pizza form.
Yeah. Nah, fucking, that's just the issue. Like, Philly, people kind of knew Philly. Brooklyn, people kind of knew Brooklyn. Milwaukee, the Clippers, the Lakers.
But no one knew the Heat last year.
No, I mean, I guess that's a good point, but
Besides one person, I'm gonna live up to that day. I said Lakers, Heat.
we'll see. I don't know. Like, it's just tough to really, like, baseball. That's a sport you don't know who the fuck's gonna be good. Like, everybody thinks the Padres, the Dodgers, and those are teams that are gonna be good. But then you get your random teams like the Rays will be good one year, or the fucking the Cubs or the Cardinal. And like, you get these teams that you're just like, oh shit, where the fuck have they been? Like right now, the Padres are supposed to be good because they got all these pieces. But then you're gonna get a team like the A's right now, they're good. Or you'll get, like, the Yankees are sucking right now, so then maybe like the Baltimore Orioles will be good. It's like no one fucking knew that they were gonna be good. They just had, like, the people meshed together. And that's the only thing is, like, you never know who's gonna be good at baseball. Football, you can kind of, like, Detroit, you're probably not gonna get a good team
Ever.
The Jags, probably not.
The Jets.
The Jets, yeah, like, you kind of already know.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like you got all those teams that are just like we knew the Timberwolves were going to be good.
I met a Timberwolves fan last night. This nigga was mad they lost. Like, the guy you mad they lost, they always lose.
Yeah, like, how the fuck? I wouldn't even be mad at the Lakers loss or the Astros loss or whatever. I'd be like, yeah, I mean, we're still going to make the playoffs. That's when I care if we lose. You just,
Like,
I
if the
don't
Cowboys
know.
made the playoffs and they lost in the playoffs, I'm like, fuck, nigga, damn, you made it all the way here just to lose? Like, the fuck?
Yeah, it's a challenge to be a fan of those teams. That's why Cleveland, when I think about Cleveland, I just think
They deserve it.
it's like, man, don't trade Baker, man. I'm not even a true Baker fan, but it took you this long to find kind of a guy.
A guy to take you to the land. Maybe he could take you to the promised land.
Like, think, you got a number one guy in the draft that's kind of working out. How often does that happen? They don't happen very often.
Not for them motherfuckers.
Yeah, not
Vinny-
for them.
Well, who did they pick up? Vinny Testaverde, I think?
They've had They've had so many people in the last 20 years, it seems like.
Johnny Football, fuck, nigga.
You've had them all, and yet this guy finally got you a winning record, a playoff appearance, a playoff win. You kind of gave the Chiefs a run for their money.
They did.
I mean, shit. Don't get ahead of yourself and think that you're gonna do better now that, you know.
This bitch gave me a hatch.
Oh, those fuckers are good. It's probably just green chili and cheese. But that fucker's good.
Oh, that's just chicken chippy.
Oh, chicken chippy. Wait, that's what's up.
3.5. Boss, what's up? That
Yeah.
lady kept asking, where are you from? Also, I'm from New Mexico. Well, what kind of a part? I was like, Roswell. She's like, you came all the way over here from Roswell? I'm like, well, I'm not staying here. Well, yeah, pretty much.
Well, I guess I do that. Here in October when we come hunting, we'll be here for like 4 days. It's lit.
Okay.
But there's no fucking service. There's not, like, I didn't even have service sitting there at the also.
Me neither. Shit
So
was worse than fucking Red
it's pretty bad but they're right. It's just like a little small valley. Like, nobody really lives here unless you're kind of balling.
For real?
For real. Because it's just land. So, like, these people living here, they probably own, like, this whole fucking piece of land here. Probably like 100 some odd acres.
What the fuck?
Oh, see, nobody even lives there, or do they? Oh,
There's all kinds of cars.
I don't know. Shout out Jose's family. Fucking Jose was in town, and his mom and stepdad fucking bought some land out there. I won't say where or wherever, but they bought some land, and they bought about 5 acres worth of land on the cheap. Gosh, I'm like
Jealous?
kind of jealous because I could have bought that land, and their house fucking nice, man. Like the land, they got horses and shit. I'm like, did you know I've never pet a horse in my life? And so I pet a horse yesterday. And so the first horse I pet, she is beautiful as fuck, bro. But
You were
they're
kicking with
pretty-
them, mister?
Huh?
You were kicking with them?
Yeah, I went over there.
Ever pet a horse in 30 years?
In 30 years, never petted a horse.
I rode a horse.
And so, okay, so then he takes me to this other horse that's a male horse. They race horses. So they like breed and
So you
get.
saw a stallion and a mare.
Bro, that fucking horse.
Which one? Stallion?
The big, like, okay, they had like 3 or 4 horses. So the one I first pet, it was big, you know, like, whatever it is. I didn't think much of it, okay, at the moment. But when he took me to the big horse that they race, bro, I never realized how big a fucking,
Big horse
like
is
a
big.
big old horse is. This fucker was just massive. Like, the body was massive. He was massive. I was like, bro,
I
you're
believe it.
fucking, you're bigger than a car.
Then why the fuck do they have little ass
Bigger
jockeys?
than a car.
A big, like, bro, he was huge
No,
as
I know.
fuck.
Horses are huge.
It was huge. I was like, bro, you're fucking big. And, like, it was funny because it was like he knew he was huge.
Do you remember the neighbor had a mini horse?
In their backyard?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was lit,
I was
boy.
just like, bruh, it was crazy because I just not ever really given it much thought.
Joel's all petting me. He's all,
Nah, and then they have one that's pregnant right now. I guess newly pregnant or whatever.
did you help her out?
Nah, I guess so. What they do is they breed like the racing horses with other horses that are like nice female horses to breed with. And essentially you want male horses to race because they're just better everything, I guess. So I'm like, damn, maybe I should get into the horse scene. Were we not talking about going to the tracks?
Yeah.
We were on, and then that's whenever I was talking because his stepdad bro's a baller. He's always been,
Why
but
were we talking about this?
I don't remember. I just
Because I
remember
said, let's go to the Greyhounds. And
Oh,
they also
yeah.
talking about horses.
yeah, we were talking about going to the horse track races and stuff. And so anybody out there that goes to that, like, hit us up. We want to go, but we kind of need to learn the ropes, I guess, because I don't really know how to do. Like, I've been there, but it's been a long time, and I really don't know how to do all that shit. But so I'd like to learn, but man, it got my adrenaline rushing. Like, as far as like, damn, I want to go see these fuckers race.
Hey, Tico, if you're watching this, bitch, show us the horses, puss. This boy
Yeah.
fuck going to horses.
For real?
Him and his homies have horses. They race those fuckers.
I want to know how to, like, I don't want a horse at my house, but I want to know how to, like, buy a horse and for someone to take care of them and shit.
Well, the Kentucky Derby one that does one was a $1,000 horse. It wasn't even an expensive horse.
But that's what I'm saying. I might talk to Jose's dad and see, like, hey, bro, how do I get into horses?
Remember when we did the food review over there? And they had these fucking pictures on the wall? And
Yeah,
shit, all
yeah.
these horses. Fucking baller.
That's what I'm saying is I want to get into the horse scene.
I want to get into the dog scene.
Nah, fuck all
Greyhounds. That's all I'm talking about. I was talking about the Greyhounds. What
that.
fun?
Vic.
Oh, hell no. Me and Vic would be getting lit.
Nah, but
We'll
yeah,
be
so
recording.
that happened yesterday. So that was pretty lit, man. I was just like, damn, man, I'm like doing it all wrong. I need to get into like the horse scene.
The old people shit.
Yeah, just getting the old people because then they'll last longer.
Yeah,
It's like I don't have to do much to like make a lot of money.
It'd be fun and just do random ass shit like disc golf. That's
Yeah.
old nigga sport.
Yeah,
It's like
so-
golf.
Yeah, that's true. Look at Steve. He's old as shit. Shout out Steve.
Old as shit.
You know you're old as shit, bro. But you're fucking good at disc golf and shit, dog. What?
People's all gay in the back.
I'll get in the back.
I'm tired, man.
You can't be that tired, dog.
You'll sleep when you're dead. Oh, bitch.
It's not that bad. Honestly, like, what's a good night's sleep for you? How many
10
hours?
7 to 8.
And how much for you?
Oh, like 5.
And you're good.
I'm good.
You're not.
I only slept like 3 hours last night. I'm straight.
But see, I feel like you're gonna crash. Like it's inevitable that your crash is gonna come. It might not
Yeah, like
be.
what happened when you went to Albuquerque? You were in bed by 8.
Well, yeah, 'cause I like to sleep,
Because
bitch.
you were tired.
Well, yeah, 'cause I do a lot of
Okay.
shit throughout the week. To party and shit, I party.
See, for me, honestly, it just kind of varies. I'll be honest with my Whoop band. It tells me how much sleep I need, and if I follow that, bro, it's real. When it says the recovery, if I follow my right number of hours of sleep, I feel so good the next day. And when it tells me didn't get the right amount of sleep or whatever, and it tells me I didn't have a good recovery, it shows. Like, I'll be a little bit sluggish. I'll be like, I don't really want to do that. But the days I'm good, it's like I hit the gym with no problem, disc golf no problem, do whatever at the house no problem. But so it varies. Like last night, it wanted me to get
10 hours?
nah, like 8 hours, I think, or 9 hours. And I was like, there's no way I'm getting that much sleep tonight. I have all this stuff. And then, like I said, as soon as I hit the bed, I thought, am I gonna watch TV? And I turned it on and I was like, I'm just gonna go to bed. Turned it off, crashed out, woke up. I slept a little over 8 hours. Like, I probably slept like 8.5 hours maybe. And let's see,
Goated.
what are they?
What are those?
They're called flavor shots. Flaming assholes. I mean, asteroids.
That's what's up, so they're just chips.
Basically, they're little balls.
Oh, okay. I thought they were bigger than that. They make it look bigger on the thing. They're not that big.
What's up?
Nah, I'll just wait till we get there. I'm not really hungry right now.
Now look at that fucking John Deere.
It is, huh? It's right as shit.
That fucker's bad.
It's pretty lit.
That's some country living right there, brother. That's a forklift. That shit was weird. Pretty lit though.
I don't know. I'm ready for some football.
Are you ready for
I'm ready for some fantasy.
Oh yeah, I always look at fantasy at night.
I'm like ready for it all. Just ready to have a good time. Enjoy some football. Hopefully, we were talking about that last night too, or yesterday, about Dallas. Me and Jose. We were just like let's say Miami. Let's just take Miami, and we're not gonna talk about necessarily who they have to give up to get people, but let's just say Miami lands Aaron Rodgers. Would you agree that they're immediately a Super Bowl contending team? Like, they're probably going to be in the Super Bowl?
Probably.
If Miami were to get Dak Prescott, would you then say they're a Super Bowl team?
No.
Probably.
I would say no, too. I'd say yes to Aaron, no. If they were to get Deshaun Watson, would they be immediate Super Bowl team?
No.
Saying I would say yes.
He's too much of a hassle now.
Potentially, but his skills are good. If you take out the whole...
Here's the thing, though. He had Will Fuller in Houston.
Okay,
He had D-Hop.
okay.
Yeah.
And they were a playoff team. Never had that defense. And that coach, Bill O'Brien, isn't Flores. Flores is... I know it's still young in his coaching career, but as of now, he's considerably a good coach so far. I mean, it's not like he's bad, and that defense is pretty good. You could probably give up a corner and still be okay with who you have, whether it's Xavier Howard, Byron Jones. I'm just saying you got so much depth there that giving one away wouldn't necessarily deplete you, as if like Cleveland had to give up one of their fucking defensive tackles like Olivia Vernon or Myles Garrett to get Aaron Rodgers or whatever. So it's like, that's where I land with Dak. Like we were talking about this, it's like, I like Dak. I think Dak's a good quarterback, but we paid him as if he's a great quarterback. And that to me is concerning, because it's like, how many quarterbacks nowadays do you pay a lot of money to and you win? Like, it just isn't, it's not the formula. Look at Tom Brady takes a pay cut. Look at the Chiefs before. Was this the year that Patrick Mahomes signed the contract? It was this year, huh?
Yeah.
So, leading up until this year, he signed the contract, right? I could have sworn, or did he barely sign the contract? I thought it was this past year.
Yeah, it was this past year.
Okay, so with him, but then they haven't fully gotten the effect yet until like Tyreek and these other guys have to start being signed. So, I'm thinking, what?
Albuquerque school had an active shooter.
Damn, and in Idaho there was an active shooter at a middle school.
Hostage situation, active shooter. They're still investigating it. God damn.
Yeah, there was a middle school in Idaho that 2 kids and an adult got injured, but they were able to get the guy that went and shot in custody.
I'm gonna let y'all know, if y'all have kids, get the fuck out of New Mexico. God damn.
But I don't think that that's really the solution. And where are you gonna go? Where are you gonna pretend that it's better than here?
Dog, it's crazy here.
But it's crazy because it's here. We don't know. Like, you didn't hear about Idaho till I just told you. And so even Idaho, what's in Idaho that makes Idaho so bad? That's what I'm trying to say is, I don't think that there's a place of security. It's just, you know, man, I hate to say it and put it this way, and I'm just gonna put it this way. I think it just boils down to the parents being able to really be able to be a parent. Like, I'm sorry, but if your kid is the result of an active shooter or a shooting at a school, it's pretty much because you were careless with your firearm. Because I'm pretty sure he didn't just get a firearm, or she didn't just get a firearm from anywhere. Typically, it's from the home itself.
That's true.
And I'm not saying don't have firearms, but at least be an adult about it and talk to your kids about it. If you're going to have firearms in the home, explain to them, like, these aren't toys. If you're curious about them, ask. I'm okay with showing you, and show them. Unload the gun. Show them the proper etiquette and techniques and stuff that this is what... Yeah, like, you don't go and kill people or shoot people or hurt people.
Sorry,
like, that's not what you want to be doing.
That wasn't funny. Fuck. Edit that out.
We're not editing that out. But I'm just like, that's where I'm at, bro. Is like,
Ask him to write again.
I did. This fool was gonna give me one, but he wouldn't let me write it.
oh yeah.
He's all, there's no.
I don't know. It's just tough because everyone thinks that New Mexico is still horrible, and it's like, no.
It's because we live here.
Yeah,
It's
like that. It goes to the governor thing. Like everyone thinks our governor's horrible. Oh, look, it got too hot. What's up, guys? Next day, we're dressed different. We look different. We feel different. We're actually going to a different place. So before we get started, like the video again if you haven't, and share it if you haven't. But so yesterday the fucking camera got hot, died, and we had just got to Dalhart, so we didn't pick up the camera for the rest of the day. But we rented a hotel there, and now we're heading to Clayton, New Mexico, where our Airbnb is at, and we'll be staying there for the next few days and going back and forth to Dalhart. And so we just wanted to make sure we outroed this video. We'll probably talk for a little while, and then this video will probably be a little longer than normal. So we're actually just talking basketball. How do you guys feel about John Morant saying he was the top 5? We ran 10 guys basically.
Around about 10. We said Steph, Dame, Kyrie,
CP3,
Luka Doncic,
Kyrie, Westbrook,
Fox.
De'Aaron Fox, Lonzo Ball, Melo Ball.
So, do you put him anywhere in that list? Maybe with Lonzo out, maybe?
Maybe Lonzo. You could even put Melo out a little bit because, I mean, he is good, but I don't know if he's shown enough yet. I'm trying to think of who else is there. Like, Houston don't have a point guard. San Antonio, Toronto, maybe Kyle Lowry. I don't know, maybe. Detroit don't have anybody. Chicago don't have really anybody.
Kobe White.
Timberwolves don't have anybody.
T-Wolves. They had D'Lo. D'Angelo Russell.
Yeah, it's... And then Oklahoma City don't have anybody.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
Miami.
Hero.
So you got these other teams that don't really have much.
Orlando, no.
No.
Oh, that's what we forgot. Ben Simmons.
Oh yeah, Ben Simmons. So see, look, we named like 10 plus. We forgot Ben Simmons. So there's like 11 guys pretty much that we would consider maybe either definitely better or on the same level.
Or yeah, like you could probably switch in or out, whoever you really prefer. Like if you like John Morant's jumpiness, or you like De'Aaron Fox left-handed fucking way he plays left-handed. It just depends, you know. You interchange them.
Yeah.
I'm a De'Aaron Fox fan, so
like when it comes to point guards, I'm like a Ben Simmons kind of guy.
Yeah,
like
De'Aaron
he would
Fox.
probably be my point guard. If we were to have a draft, I'd pick Ben Simmons.
Yeah, if I had to pick one point guard, I'd probably pick De'Aaron Fox.
See,
Or LaMelo Ball.
I like Ben
his
Simmons.
fastest
I like a guy that can do a lot more than just be a point guard. Like Ben Simmons, usually your point guard almost seems obsolete because he can't play as well defense. And honestly, I think nowadays other positions score enough that Ben Simmons wouldn't necessarily have to score a lot. So then he can play his role. Like he knows his role.
Yeah.
He's like, Embiid, here you go.
He's on top of O'Hara, shoot for me.
Exactly.
Steph Curry, shoot for me. It's like, or Danny Green, shoot for me. It's like, I don't have to fucking shoot. I could get 15 assists, 15 rebounds, and 12 points if I had to.
Yeah, and win the game.
Yeah.
So now we're just talking about that. Weather looks pretty good so far. It might rain.
It's
It
windy
does
as
definitely
shit.
look like it might rain. Might rain here this afternoon.
We went to go see the course yesterday. It was pretty lit. Did you like it?
Of all the courses that I've played so far,
We played a lot of courses though. Yeah, I think we played
I would say this is one of the easier courses.
it's more. This is more.
It's just a little bit more open.
It's long. It's super long.
It's long, but even then, it's like, and we don't even know because they're actually going to shorten up the basket locations here today for tomorrow and Sunday's round. So it might actually be in our favor this weekend for the actual tournament. But even then, like even where the baskets were at Longs, it wasn't all that bad. There was definitely birdie holes. Some hole. I mean, the one, I would just say this: the one triple Mando hole. It's not my favorite. I've had a lot better Mando holes that I liked more than that. That hole just doesn't necessarily make sense for me.
It's pretty hard. It was tucked in right.
I'll try to get. We're gonna make a vlog out of some of this, so we will. I'll try to get something on my phone and include it in the vlog portion. But I mean, it's gonna be kind of. It's just. To me, it's a dumb shot.
Oh yeah,
It's
it's
just-
stupid.
If I see anyone birdie it, I'll be shocked. Or if I hear anybody, I want to know what they did. I think, if anything, they're going to get a lucky cut roll or something.
Aaron, you birdie in that shit or no?
Shit, if I get lucky.
Yeah, that's just what I mean. Even the advice that the guys, and thanks to the TDs and everybody helping for the tournament, they happened to be right there where we were about to throw on that hole, and they gave us advice. But even the advice they gave us was like, maybe that would work for like a more experienced, more controlled up shots. kind of player. But for us, it's like that. It works to an extent. It's still a tough upshot. Because I thought, okay, once you get down there, if you land on the flat, you'll have like maybe 100-footer to get there. Hell no, that's just still like almost 200 feet to get to the basket through the woods.
But yeah, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. I'm probably gonna bogey.
I'm probably gonna bogey it too. Like, that's just God honest truth. I'm not even capping. If I par it, I'll be very impressed with myself. Like, it's doable. I can probably do it, but I'm not gonna like be so hard on myself if I bogey that hole.
Look, a fucking dog. We should have picked it up. Nah, it was like a wolf.
Oh damn.
That'd been lit.
Yeah, so we did experience the course pretty well. We played it. We were tired.
These fools were hungry. I was thirsty as fuck.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a longer course than we're kind of accustomed to.
We hit a fire ass BBQ fucking spot.
Oh yeah, shout out
Howdy.
Howdy's Barbecue here in Dalton, Texas.
Dalton?
Dalton. Damn, who the fuck?
He put Clay and Dalhart together.
I did. I put Dalhart and Clay together. Dalton. In Dalton, Texas, New Mexico.
Fucking in Dalton, fucking Oklahoma.
Sorry about the plug. No, Howdy's in Dalhart, Texas. You may never come through this town, but if you do, and for whatever reason you want to stop and eat in this town, go try Howdy's. I guarantee you, you will not be disappointed. Thank you to the lovely lady as well that helped serve us and stuff. Brought me like 3 iced teas.
She was super nice. I said, "You got beer?" She said, "I'll go across the street. Here's a cup, pour it in. You can drink it, drink out the styrofoam." I was gonna say, "Let's."
I don't know if we should have told her that.
I don't give a fuck.
No, I'm probably not ever gonna go here. But if you do, like I said, go. Or if you happen to stay the night here and you're hungry in the morning for breakfast, go to.
The Grill.
Is it called the Grill?
It's called the Grill.
It's called the Grill.
That's
And
just stupid, guys.
we had some breakfast. Whoo! Had some fire ass blueberry French toast.
I did. I had a omelet, everything omelet. That shit had everything.
Yeah, it was hella good. So both those places we got to eat at. We'll probably review something here in Clayton.
All sucks.
No, we won't do that. But yeah, oh shit, I didn't even put gas before we left. I'm glad I had enough gas. Oh shit.
Psych. I lied.
No, I didn't lie. I only got like 100 miles left.
Oh, nigga, what the fuck?
But
I made it back over there to Dalton.
Yeah.
Fucking
Dalton.
This nigga put my whole brain up.
Yeah, so you guys, that was just a little experience. What else? Didn't do nothing else really, Shout out being a disc golfer, no cap. We had to look for a room for the night just so we can get our Airbnb today. And because we're disc golfers, we got a discount.
Hey, discount for disc
So
golfers.
it just goes to show disc golf has its benefits.
Sometimes. Do it best across
So-
America. Damn, they got a do it center?
Yeah.
That's an old ass place.
But yeah, that was pretty cool that they hooked us up with that. People seem pretty friendly. It's a pretty small town.
Are we there? Oh, we ain't there yet.
Nah, we're about 10 miles away.
It's about 30 minutes.
Sheesh. Look, a mountain.
That's
Look,
why the
this-
sunlight.
Nah,
Ask
nigga.
them, fool.
Okay. Does anyone know the answer to this? I am dead ass
I'm
curious.
dumbfounded.
Okay. In New Mexico, at least in Roswell, I don't know. Maybe it's in New Mexico altogether. I don't fucking know. But we've been going out and practicing fairly later in the evening, like 7 o'clock ish. And by no
Jesse.
cap, about 8 o'clock, it's pretty much dark. And I
Yeah.
think you guys could probably vouch for me that that's facts. Okay, here last night,
9:30.
we'll just say 9 at least. It was probably almost 9:30. We'll say 9:30. The sun was barely going down around 9:30. Like, I'm talking at 8:30, it was like fucking bright as fuck outside. Like, bright as fuck. Why is that, guys? Why does the sun stay up and...
So 9:30 here would have been 8:30 over there. So it would have been black ass dark at home. and that fucker was still bright, bro.
The sun comes up even earlier here.
Yeah, the sun was up by 6:30.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was up early.
I
here.
told him it's because the mountain.
So his theory is the mountain covers up the sun. But it doesn't
That's
make.
a big ass mountain.
Well, you gotta think. Bro.
Okay, but okay, hold on. Let's think of it this way. It gets darker here, but they are an hour ahead of us. So when it's getting darker in Roswell at 8:30, let's say 8 o'clock, and it's getting dark at 9:30, that's an hour.
But the sun
Do you think-
the sun doesn't rise at fucking 6 o'clock in Roswell?
Do we know that, though?
5:30.
When's the last time you were up at 6 o'clock recently?
Oh,
I don't know.
Thursday.
Huh?
It's Thursday before we left yesterday.
And wasn't the sun up? Because I was up yesterday. It was up about 6 o'clock, which would have been about 7 o'clock here. But it was. We'd have to get up at like 5 o'clock and see if the sun's coming up. Like 5:30. I'm just saying. Now that I'm really, really thinking about it, maybe that hour difference is the difference of the time the sun's in the sky.
But I don't know,
I mean, I
bro.
guess.
Like, why are we behind time? Why is fucking Texas traveling at like super travel?
Well, they're ahead, anyways.
Well, if they were ahead, they would be going to sleep earlier. You know?
I would think that they would be going. The sun would be going down at 8:30 when it's 7:30 in Roswell, and then
Because, like,
when it's
7:45
8:30, it'd be like the sun going down, like them.
Like, why is the sun staying up higher here? Is the Earth flat?
I don't know, guys. I'm truly tied for this. Like, I don't know. I don't know what to think.
It's like we're time lapse travelers, bro.
It doesn't necessarily make sense to me. Like, just now, it went from 12:47 to 11:47.
Oh yeah, Nick.
We're in New Mexico again. Gang, gang.
Let's see if I'm still a time traveler.
Nope. Am I?
Well, I got 12:47 on my phone.
Me too.
Oh,
I'm back. I'm in the future.
see how mine does it like on time when it's supposed to? What the fuck is y'all's niggas doing?
I don't know. But if you guys know the answer to that question, let us know. I'm curious. I'm dead ass curious. I do want to know why that is.
Yeah, for real. I don't know.
What else?
That shit.
I don't know. I guess that's about it. I guess we pretty much went over everything. Hope you guys are enjoying these episodes. Like I said, we're going to put a lot of content out here in the next few weeks, so keep an eye out for that. We are almost to we're almost to Clayton.
This guy.
And so
Dayton.
we'll be going grocery shopping. Might do a little vlogging while we're there. But enjoy this. There'll be another podcast probably posted Sunday night, maybe, hopefully. And then if not, definitely Monday. And then we'll get the vlog up sometime next week as well. So just keep, and even probably a food review.
God
coming
is
soon.
real.
So yes, he is. So like the video, subscribe. We'll catch y'all later. Enjoy the podcast. Wish us luck. Love you guys. Peace.